Not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three River Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And a year ago when he was drafted, it felt like central casting. Bo Nix coming to the NFL ready to roll, and he surpassed all expectations a season ago and threw for nearly 30 touchdown passes as a rookie. Fell just short with 29, but a huge piece of his team's future.
They'll go play action with Nix.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Nix from the shotgun. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run good for 24 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
Fights through it. Down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
This defense for the Steelers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of others.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Mills. They'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Emeka Egbuka.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led him to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have it a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards.
Let's go
That's
now.
good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. He completes it to Hunter. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now for Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 34. To throw now, here's Sanders. Now a short one to Gesicki. He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 52 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
Got a man, that's Hunter. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A 7-yard gain.
Throwing, Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Sanders. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Sanders. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Joe Tryon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's the backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Steelers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Sanders to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
The Steelers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done. How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in forward.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Travis Hunter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Pinero's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, Mills. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joe Tryon. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Mills. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Leo Chanel. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
15 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Sanders. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 36-yard line.
Sanders from the gun, he'll throw. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Hey, smash Broncos! Here we go, set, ready?
Barkley is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
A great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter. Pineiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Mills to throw it. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Looking to throw is Mills. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Third down and 13. From the gun, here's Mills. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
18, 5 in. Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That is caught. He's going to be up around the 45-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. He's got this to Pickens. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Sanders. Pickens is there on the crossing route. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolf. Dragons 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and that'll bring up second down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
From the gun, it's Shadur. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 35. A good pickup there at 22.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Let's go now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 15-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Sanders going to throw again. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Under pressure, they got him again. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
7 yards loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good for 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Working out of the gun, Mills. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
50 Bobcats. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Now Sanders. Got a man, that's Hunter. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing, Sanders. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Sanders once more. He completes it to Hunter. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down. To throw now, here's Sanders. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
And the Steelers first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Sanders to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Throw that side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's good for a Steelers first and goal at the 9-yard line.
Sanders. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's third and goal now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it third and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Hunter with 2 touchdowns of the season, both in this game. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts coming out now. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. To throw, Mills. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Throwing on second and long. Mills. Under
pressure, and they got to him again.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
1st down, Colts.
Here's Mills. Dumps this one off to Algier.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Pass complete right side to Bowers. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Mills now.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
It's 3rd down.
Mills.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
He finds his man complete. That's Hunter. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now a short one to Gesicki.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
To throw is Sanders.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ivan Pace on the coverage.
Panthers, Warriors 17, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Hunter. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter